It's Madden NFL.
Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package.
There he goes, right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Mahomes to throw once more. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Max Crosby coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. So now it's the Raiders' turn to go on offense for the first time. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
Myers in motion right. O'Connell back to the air on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Throwing, O'Connell. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. Sticking to the air with O'Connell here. He finds Mayer here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. O'Connell on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Myers.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Back to throw, O'Connell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter. And he's got a 1st down. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Myers in motion right. O'Connell looking to throw on 1st. He hits Adams complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now it's O'Connell. And it's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Mayer from 6 yards away. And the Raiders post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
It's caught. And it's 8-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They'll be searching to dent the scoreboard for the first time. Now down 8-0 as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
The throw over the middle, taken in. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And O'Connell now to throw. And it's complete to Adams. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now O'Connell. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Davante Adams as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for two. O'Connell's throwing for it. And he's got it. So the try for two is successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll keep it on the ground again here. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to 2. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. So we have reached halftime. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. O'Connell to throw on second down. And that's complete to Adams. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown Raiders. Davante Adams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
How about that touchdown, partner? If you blinked, you probably missed it. I looked away for just a second, and they were in the end zone.
The Raiders again will come to the line and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
On first down, Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Raiders have the ball back, and here comes Davante Adams to the field again.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the third. Here's a handoff to Jacobs, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw here, O'Connell.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Myers in motion right. First down throw, O'Connell.
Touchdown! Davante Adams. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but in today's NFL, I wouldn't want to play defense. Too many great receivers and guys who are accurate, who can get them the ball. We've seen the result. Days like this one.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Carlson now to kick this one away.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Mahomes going to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Mahomes now on first down.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. Here's second down and 3.
Now Mahomes. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back.
Here's first down.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Mahomes
to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Mahomes to throw it.
His throw incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Mahomes.
And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Now Mahomes.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield? Either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves. That's going to be key for them.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
O'Connell now on 2nd and 10.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Now that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
Throwing, O'Connell. That is intercepted.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in the tough spot with that interception.
Here's Mahomes.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So the Raiders now down by 4, 70 seconds remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down.
O'Connell.
And that'll be incomplete. So the football. Surprised when he doesn't complete a. But he needs needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here's O'Connell. Pass complete, it's Adams.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Back to throw.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They'll go for it. O'Connell.
And it's going to be batted down.